What are ear infections? Ear infections are very common in kids, and what happens is the inner ear actually gets inflamed. So behind that tympanic membrane or that eardrum, and basically fluid builds up back there, it's not draining properly, and then that leads to the infection. So oftentimes that is itchy, red, and kids are always pulling at their ear, probably crying, right? Hi, I'm Dr. Isaac Reese, and today we're going to talk about how I can help your child with ear infections. So what causes ear infections in kids? So we already talked about this a little bit, but basically it's where that fluid in the ear is not draining properly because that eustachian tube is blocked. This leads to a buildup of bacteria, and that infection oftentimes kids get a fever, it's swollen, it's itchy, it's painful, and that pushes out on the eardrum, so your doctor sees that when they go ahead and look in your kid's ear. So how can chiropractic care help? That eustachian tube is very close to the atlas bone, so when that bone misaligns, it can actually put pressure on that tube, and that allows that tube to drain properly when it's functioning properly, and when it's not and it's blocked, that leads to ear infections in kids. So we see this super common is once kids start getting adjusted regularly, they start getting less ear infections. I saw this even in my own life as a kid and the rest of my family too. So if your kid is getting a ton of ear infections and you're tired of pumping them full of antibiotics, bring them in. We'd love to check them out. We'd love to get them adjusted. We'd love to help you with your child's ear infections naturally. Stop in at the office or reach out to us directly. We would love to help your kid become ear infection free.